So one word that I think of when I think of Curt and Heidi is young, just because I kind of see them not really as like a distant older couple that's leading the ministry that I don't really know. I see them more as friends. I feel very comfortable with them. I could even feel comfortable with just like referencing like things on the internet and they know what I was saying. Heidi like multiple times has like just like said things to me during Devos from like across the room or shot me looks, that we both understand, and that's really things I can only do with friends. And Kurt's always out there like playing sports and just all this stuff, so I just feel like they're very, much so great leaders, but also teens at heart. So.
For Curt, I really believe that he's just the pillar. He's a pillar. For the teen ministry, just in so many ways, he just gives up so much of his time and his energy to really serve us and to study the Bible with us, go out of his way to make sure that we have all that we need. So in that way, I think Curt just is a central pillar to the teen ministry. And for Heidi, I think she's just the epitome of hospitality. She really just goes out of her way to make sure that we feel comfortable in her home or wherever we are. She's always asking, did I get enough to eat? Or did I want water, tea, coffee, that kind of thing. And it's so warming in their home. She really shows us just what true hospitality looks like.
I would say Curt would be a broom puncher because that's a nickname for him that we came up with over the summer at Serenity Devos. And for Heidi, I would say mop kicker because that's the same reason for Curt.
Parents.
Capable of more than we know. We call this fixer.
Something I appreciate is Curt and Heidi really have taken us all in. They've accepted us for who we are, and I think because of that, they've really made us a family. They've always preached to us about unity and like coming together, spending time together, and I don't think like if it wasn't for them, like we would have been as close as we are. And I think the reason that we have so much love for each other is because they taught us that. They loved us where we were at, and they taught us how to love others and made us a family, and I think that's the reason that it's so hard to leave, because of the love they've shown to us. So.
Just how much they give themselves to the teen ministry, like it is their job, but it's also their passion. I mean, it's really what they love, and they just are always like just giving their whole hearts and their lives to us.
One thing that I really appreciate that Curt and Heidi did for the teen ministry, actually they did a few years ago, which was where they kind of started this group for just the disciples to kind of help build our unity. But we met on Sunday mornings before church, and we went through a book called Discipleship Essentials. And we had like our own little D groups and like went through the book together and did all this stuff. And though I don't think we like completed it, the things that we did do were really helpful for me. There's still like a lesson in there that I still love to cling on to, that I find that really helps my convictions. And just things like that, just like the simple things that they did to help build our faith, I think really gave me a good foundation and helped me see what unity is like among the disciples.
Give us bread, give us salt, give us wine.
So I think Curt and Heidi prepared me for campus because they just always have been like a perfect balance between being fun and crazy, but then also just not being afraid to call us out, like when we're in the wrong or when we just need some help. So I think that just prepares me to know like when it's time to be serious and have those hard conversations, but also being able to have fun and be crazy with each other. So
Curt and Heidi prepared me for the campus ministry by teaching me what it was to have a deep spiritual friendship, but one that I could also have a lot of fun with. I think going into the campus ministry, it'll be really good for me to know that I can be myself and be outgoing and reach up to other people instead of just being timid and shy, but actually being able to go after those friendships because we have God in common, that we're always going to get along. So
I think Curt and Heidi put a really big focus on it being our own walk with God, and it's not our parents' faith, but it's our own. And I think that's really prepared, at least me specifically, for now that I'm an independent adult and going into college and living on my own. There's really no one who is obligated to check up on me or check in with me and asking how my quiet times are going. So I think just having that foundation of understanding that it's me and God really gave me the perspective of feeling responsible and just making sure that in college, now that I'm on my own, that I'm, just keeping up my relationship with God.
Breaks and I stay true, no fate will be just.
So Curt helped me out with studying the Bible. He allowed me to understand who God was and what he could do for me in my life, and he helped me out a lot. And Heidi as well helped me with just being able to understand God and really come for me and supporting me with everything and growing my walk of God.
We'll be just fine.
I really feel like Curt and Heidi have definitely helped me to see that I wanted to be a leader. Throughout this past year, my senior year, I have been able to get with them during Disciple D groups and things like that, and just being able to let the seniors step up and do lessons and lead them and lead our Monday night D group and just learn what it is to be a leader and how it is to just be a servant for God and go about learning God's word deeper and being able to show that to someone and teach them. I think they've definitely helped me to get better at that and learn that that is what I want to pursue when I get older.
Curt, he studied the Bible with me. He's shown me what it is to be a true disciple, like what God has really given up, what he's done and sacrificed for my sake, and for that I'll always be grateful for that. Just all the time that we spent studying the Bible, getting together, coffee, donuts, all that thing. It was really fun studying the Bible, but I'm just really grateful that he did that for me. And for Heidi, she's really shown us what a true servant of God's heart looks like. She always is just there to help us whenever we need it. She always goes out of her way to make sure that we have what we need, and it's just such a great reminder and a great role model to the teen ministry of what a true servant's heart looks like. So yeah.
Till our compass stands still.
See you next year.